Sister wives patriarch Kody Brown can often be hypocritical at times, especially when it comes to criticizing his family's actions and ignoring the inconsistency in his own life. After spending the last 30 years in a plural marriage with his 4 wives, including Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robin Brown, Kody is now facing the loss of 3 of them, and is now in a monogamous relationship for the first time. While he still has 18 children to care for, Kody's world is looking incredibly different these days. With the landscape of Sister Wives Season 18 still being unclear, as well as Kody's role in the family changing after losing most of his wives, perhaps he will reveal a different side to him when the show returns. Still, with 17 seasons of material to work with from the show, Kody's hypocritical nature is not new when it comes to the interactions with his family. While Kody seems to follow a certain set of rules in his household, he holds other people to a different standard, and has no issues calling them out on their behavior. 5. Kody Brown won't travel for daughter Isabel Brown's surgery in 2021. Kody's daughter Isabel Brown, who he shares with his ex-wife Christine, was having corrective surgery for her scoliosis in New Jersey. Since it was during the COVID-19 pandemic, Kody said he didn't want to travel out of state for the surgery, even though both Isabel and Christine expressed a desire for him to be there. At the time, Kody explained that he would be a hypocrite if he traveled after begging other members of his family not to do so. Although Kody was incredibly vocal about his adherence to COVID-19 protocols as his main reason for missing Isabel's surgery, he ultimately broke his own quarantine rules and visited family members he was not house-bound with. This makes Kody seem like the hypocrite he claimed he was trying not to be. 4 Sister Wives Kody Brown takes long honeymoon with Robin after marrying Robin in 2014 and officially adding her into the family as his 4th wife. Kody decided that he and Robin should take a long honeymoon. The Sister Wives couple spent 10 days away from their home, traveling around San Diego, California. Even though Robin has mentioned that she had Kody call his other wives throughout the trip, Mary, Janelle, and Christine were all put off by the trip, which was not because they didn't have comparable honeymoons. Christine had recently given birth to her youngest daughter Truly Brown when Kody and Robin left for their honeymoon. She felt slighted by the absence when she and Kody had such a young daughter. When Kody and Robin's youngest children were newborns, Kody once again showed his hypocrisy by refusing to leave his children for more than 2 or 3 days at a time to be with his other families, explaining that the children were at a tender age. 3. Kody Brown won't wear a mask during the COVID-19 pandemic. Though Kody claims that he has been incredibly serious about the COVID-19 pandemic, even putting restrictions on how and when he can visit his family members, it was surprising when Kody chose not to wear a mask for protection. Throughout the entire pandemic, Kody was incredibly vocal about regulations and masking, especially with his family. He was particularly hard on all of his children, and didn't even allow them to all spend Thanksgiving together as a family, despite the Brown family quarantining beforehand. Kody was typically quarantined with Robin, who took the pandemic regulations incredibly seriously, and ultimately seemed to exercise his own rules as a means for control. Kody truly showed his hypocrisy when he was called out for not wearing a mask unless he was on camera. 2 Sister Wives Kody plays favorites with his children. While Sister Wives Kody claims he does not play favorites when it comes to his children, he definitely has different relationships with each of his kids. Unfortunately, some of this depends on his relationship with the children's mother. Having 18 children, Kody cannot possibly be close with them all. The Brown siblings all seem to understand this, as it is a byproduct of their family and the culture they grew up in. Still, it is difficult to see Kody ignore some of his children, whether that is based on their behavior or their mothers. While Kody only seems to do this to the children he had with Mary, Janelle, and Christine, he does not seem to have any difficulty in keeping relationships with the children he has with Robyn. One Kody Brown is reportedly still not vaccinated after multiple years of hearing the stringent rules about COVID-19 spread throughout the Brown family on Sister Wives. Kody's true showing of hypocrisy came out when it was revealed that he and Robyn are still not vaccinated, and do not plan to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Robyn, who was hospitalized with COVID-19 earlier in the pandemic, had strict rules about how her family would function, especially given the large extended Brown family now living in several different states. Kody followed Robyn's rules and added his own to the mix, and was incredibly strict about enforcing them with the rest of his family. While many of the Brown children, and even Kody's ex-wife Christine, have come forward and said they are now vaccinated, Kody and Robyn are not vaccinated and do not believe in vaccination. With the Sister Wives couple enforcing such stringent rules on everyone else, it would make sense for them to guard themselves against the infection. Instead, Kody and Robyn are choosing to ignore the facts about vaccination, and are imparting their rules on others instead. Kody Brown's hypocrisy has played out on screen for over a decade on Sister Wives, and while his family has been privy to his behavior all along, many of them seem to have had enough. With 3 of his 4 wives having left him, Kody is currently navigating an uncharted path, and hopefully re-evaluating some of his past behavior. If Kody is finally able to understand some of his previous hypocrisy, perhaps he can change for the better moving forward.
My heart returns to you. Dinner, you were great. We can go back to mine if you want to. You look so good, I want to do that. I must be tripping. God, catch my breath. Oh.